Mike, we definitely we'll get into some baseball with you, but JC just mentioned it a little while ago. You got to call the North Carolina spring game. Gamecocks open with the Tar Heels in Charlotte. What'd you see?
Well, I had North Carolina and LSU in back-to-back weeks, and two things stand out. Number one, LSU is a dramatically more talented team. It's kind of funny, like when you see two teams, and we had incredible access for those spring games, and you just stack up athlete per athlete. And look, I'm not sitting there with a stopwatch and measuring guys' vertical leap and looking at thousands of hours of tape, but it's the eye test. I mean, you just look at the athletes on defense for LSU, and then you look at what North Carolina has, and it's night and day. And that's not a knock on North Carolina. LSU is going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if LSU wins the West again. Don't be surprised if they go to Tuscaloosa and have something for the Tide this year. Alabama has a quarterback issue right now. I realize they just plucked the young man out of Notre Dame out of the portal, but LSU does not have a quarterback issue with Jaden Daniels, nor do they have wide receiver issues, nor do they have running back issues, nor do they have defensive issues. Like, they're stacked. And this just in, Brian Kelly's a hell of a coach. North Carolina, the Drake May is absolutely real deal. He will be a top 3 pick in the draft next year. Could be number 1. That'll change 20 times between now and next year's draft. But they have a quarterback that is next level. They lost Josh Downs, went in like the 3rd round. That was their playmaker. That was their everything. So they've got some nice wide receivers, but I don't think it's anybody that the Gamecocks are going to go, oh no, what do we do for this guy? I don't see a game breaker yet. They've got good backs, but again, they don't have a guy that is going to scare the Gamecocks defense, I don't think. I mean, it really just is going to come down to, is there going to be a shootout where it's going to be Drake May touchdown drive and then Spencer Rattler touchdown drive and touchdown. Is it going to be that kind of game, track meet, or is it going to be a little more physical game? And if it becomes a more physical game, I do think that favors the Gamecocks. I will say this. I mean, from Mac Brown on down, they all in Chapel Hill are saying, we know the soft label has been on us, and we are going to do everything we have to do to get rid of that label. In other words, we're not going to be this finesse team anymore. We are going to get after you now.